iGlobal Awards 2020. The iGlobal Awards celebrate ordinary people who are doing extraordinary things for the British Indian community and beyond. Today's first award is the iGlobal Science and Tech Champion of the Year. These great innovative minds continue to push the boundaries in their respective fields for the benefit of all of us, be it biotech, engineering, IT or medical discovery. British Indians are leading the way and making groundbreaking strides for a better tomorrow for us all. We celebrate the spirit of British Indian innovation with this award. Let's take a look at who the finalists are. Sumit Jamwar. Sumit Jamwar is CEO of Global Gene Group, winner of the prestigious $1 million Roddenberry Prize 2020 for Science. The pioneering company, headquartered in both Mumbai and Cambridge, it has a mission to use biotechnology and genomics to democratize healthcare around the world by mapping and organizing the world's genetic diversity. Chitra Srinivasan. Chitra Srinivasan has worked on SDGs related to poverty, eradication and solving climate crisis. Her work at the UK's Atomic Energy Authority involves research towards environmental sustainability. She is among 5 global Indian female engineers to be named among the UK's top 50 women in engineering for 2020. Chandrabali Datta. Ms. Chandrabali Datta is based at the Clinical Biomanufacturing Facility at the University of Oxford, which is trialling a vaccine with the potential to protect against coronavirus. She hopes it can help bring human lives back to normality and for other young girls to consider the excitement of a career in bioscience. Dr. Ravi Solanki and Raymond Seams. Dr. Ravi Solanki is a global Indian physician. Along with Raymond Seams, an engineer, they both put in incredible amounts of work to create a website for NHS heroes. Thanks to their efforts, it allows for the vital service of providing NHS frontline workers with funding, well-being, childcare support and PPE. And the winner is Chandrabali Datta. I caught up with them earlier to get their reaction to winning this award. Hello and welcome to iGlobal Diwali Fest 2020. It's a pleasure and privilege to be with you here. Over the recent few moments, we've been talking to a lot of interesting, very famous people. And today we're very proud and privileged to have with us one more award winner, and a very worthy one at that. And I'll tell you why. Because Ms. Chandrabali Datta is based at the Clinical Biomanufacturing Facility at the University of Oxford, which is trailing a vaccine with the potential to protect against coronavirus. She hopes it can bring human lives back to normality and for other young girls to consider the excitement of a career in bioscience. And now, before we go into that, first of all, Chandrabali, let me congratulate you on the wonderful award and accolade that you've received. And also at this very special time of Diwali, as we wish you and your family all the very best for Diwali as well. Thank you for joining us today. So how does it feel to win this fantastic award?
Firstly, thank you very much, Mr. Tony Patti, for giving me such a wonderful introduction. And it has been a really excitement and pleasure and honor to win this award. I can't believe this still. First of all, I would like to thank iGlobal Awards for giving me this platform, to choosing me to be shortlisted and then winning this award. It's an amazing platform where all the Indians can connect globally, and so many talents all over the world. We are Indians, we are rocking the world. And I would like to wish iGlobal team and yourself a very happy Diwali in advance. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. It's a very interesting subject that we're going to be talking about. And I said earlier on, how long have you got? Because I could talk about this all day. I'm very excited about it. Coronavirus is very much with us, sadly. The COVID-19 situation is pandemic. And here you are at the biomanufacturing facility at the University of Oxford, looking at pioneering a vaccine with the potential to protect against coronavirus. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So basically, this has been the biggest challenging year for myself and my career. Since March, we have been working on this project when all this pandemic kicked off. And it has been a real challenge to get a vaccine manufactured within a month, which usually takes years for us. So Sarah Gilbert's team developed the vaccine and then it transferred to us in clinical biomanufacturing facility, where myself is a quality assurance manager. And we have been working really around the clock to make this happen so that as quick as possible we could send it to the clinical trials unit for starting the clinical trials. So it has been a wonderful experience, but mainly we just want to bring human lives back to normal because I know so many people have passed away, unfortunately, have lost their lives. And I've recently been to India to see my mom, who was not well due to some other medical emergency. But I've seen status in India. It's really difficult. So many people have lost their jobs. So really, I hope this vaccine trial is over soon and the government releases the vaccine for normal people vaccination.
Bali, with the vaccine that you're pioneering and producing at the moment, with the view to cure people, who's really vulnerable? Who's at risk?
It's mostly people above 60, 65, elderly people with underlying health conditions are really vulnerable, and obviously some other health conditions which are listed in the NHS website, which lists the vulnerable people. So it's mainly the elderly people who are vulnerable.
Do you feel that you're under pressure because of the fact that the world's eyes, not just the country and politicians and us, the public, do you feel that you're under a pressure that the world's eyes are on your team to get on with it and get things done at the University of Oxford?
Yes, it has been a lot of pressure, I would say, because we were worried that will the trial phase one pass? Will the trial phase two pass? So every time a trial passed, and it was like a celebration for us. And we really hope that all our hard work is going to be successful and human beings can be saved from this deadly virus.
Moving on to getting more people involved and interested in what you do, and particularly female women interested in getting into sciences and biosciences, which is what we're discussing here today. What incentives are there available to them in order to do this, and why should they do it?
First and foremost, it's a challenging field because the motivation behind this work is saving human lives and making human lives better. So, biotechnology has evolved a lot over the last 10 years. I started studying biotechnology in last 2004 when it was a very new subject and developing and challenging. People were confused, why have I chosen this field? But I was really passionate about my subjects and I wanted to see it further. And I have seen this grow over the 10 years, last 10 years. And I would encourage people to be working in a challenging field where you are actually experimenting in a lab or doing documentation in the office or doing lots of research work. So it's a vast field, biotechnology, and that's the new best technology these days, new technology at the moment. So that's the encouragement behind me, and I would encourage others as well.
As far as the Indian diaspora is concerned, and where iGlobal and this entire festival and event has taken place, particularly targeting the Asian community, what's available to the Asian community and getting people involved in the very fact that you're into bioscience, you're pioneering it along with your team at the University of Oxford. What is available to them and how do they get in touch with you?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat the question? I mean, I didn't get the question.
Okay, we'll take that from the top. In terms of getting people involved in bioscience and getting more women involved in this particular industry that you're pioneering, what's available to them and how do people get in touch?
Oh, I mean, LinkedIn is a very good platform where you can search on different biotechnology companies, research happening, and obviously Google is the best place to research. And lots of universities have biotechnology courses. I myself studied from University of Leeds, which is one of the best universities for biological sciences and renowned and one of the top universities in the world. And so I think there's lots of information available over the internet. And if people want to reach me, they can find me on LinkedIn. I'm available all the time if anyone wants to drop me a message.
Thank you, Anshadi. Trenda Bali Datta, based at the Clinical Biomanufacturing Facility at the University of Oxford. May I congratulate you on your accolade and award, and wish you all the very best on the great work that you're doing in saving people's lives. And thank you for joining us here. And I wish you and your family a very happy Diwali from all of us.
Thank you very much. Thank you, iGlobal team, for having me here and giving me the award. It's just an honor and pleasure. And wish you all a happy Diwali.